Hello, and welcome to the Piano Lessons for Parents podcast. My name is Dr. N. Mason Conklin, and I'm here to help you help your child succeed at the piano. In just a few minutes a week, you can learn the basic musical concepts that will help you supervise and evaluate your child's practice time at home, and learn some tricks and tips to help make that practice time the most effective that it can be. On today's episode of the Piano Lessons for Parents podcast, we move from pre-staff music notation to the real deal. Today we learn about the staff. So let's talk about what we've been doing up to this point to get our notes right. So, looking here at Dakota Melody, and remember that music notation has two elements to it. The first element is rhythm, or how long to play each note, and we get that from whether the note is a quarter note or a half note, and the various kinds of rests and whole notes, and that tells you how long to hold each note. The other element is the pitch, and the pitch information, so far we've been getting from a combination of a hand chart and finger numbers, or in some cases, like with Dakota Melody, we've had the letter name superimposed on the note head itself, and we've read C, A, and then the same. Even on this, we could be reading finger numbers if we wanted to. We could say 2, 2, and then the same. I also told you that the relationship between how far up or down a note moves on the page is directly related to how far up and down it moves on the keyboard, up or down. So for example, from this note to this note goes down quite a ways, and on the piano it goes down quite a ways. From this note to this note moves down, but not quite as far, so it doesn't move quite as far. Until this time, we've not been able to tell exactly how far up and down the page it's been moving because we don't have a ruler. We can't measure each note's position to say whether we've moved up 3 keys or 2 keys or just the very next key. And that is what the music staff is. So let's find that. Here we are. The music staff is simply a ruler. It tells you how far up or down the notes are moving. This ruler is composed of 5 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the note head, this part of the note that we either color in for quarter notes or we leave empty with the stem for half notes or we don't even stem it for whole notes, the note head will tell you whether the note is a line note or a space note. If the line goes right through the middle of the note head, it is a line note. If no line goes right through the middle of it, then it is a space note. So these here are line notes, and these are space notes. Okay? The thing is, as we move up the staff, we move up the keyboard. And if we look at our available positions, we could have a note on the lowest line, and then the next note up would be on the space. And then the next note would be a line, and then a space, and then a line, and then a space, and then a line, and then a space, and a line. And that's how notes move on the piano. So let's look at that a little bit more in detail. How notes move. Now for now, because we're still learning how to read the music, we're going to simplify things just a little bit. We're going to say that notes can move one of 3 ways. Notes can repeat. They can stay the same. So if they stay on the same line, they're staying the same. Or if they stay in the same space, they're staying the same. Notes can move down. Okay, you see these notes are getting closer to the bottom of the staff. They are traveling down. And that means that you would go down the keyboard or to the left. Notes can also move up. These notes are moving up the staff. We have here one in a line, the next one a space, and the next one is a line. So that's going to be how we learn to read the music from here on out. We're not quite ready for real music, staff music notation with the clef and all of that just yet, so we have one more intermediate step. We're going to go ahead and give a hand chart and a finger number, but then notice we don't give much more information. We have some strategic finger numbers placed in the music, but we don't have a note name superimposed on the note. We also don't have a finger to tell you exactly which note to play. So here's how you figure it out. You start with finger 2. Then you look at the notes and you see that this is moving down. So you play the next finger down in the left hand. And then you keep looking at the notes and you can see, yep, this is moving down. So you play the next finger down in the left hand. A quarter rest. We move back to finger 2. And we move down. So we move down to the next finger. And we move down again. So we move down to the next finger. Here, this next line starts on finger 4. We stay on the same line, so we'll repeat that finger right there. We go up, and then repeat the note. Then we go up, down, and down. So let me show you at the keyboard. I'm going to go ahead and get my hand set. This is a left-hand piece, F, G, A, 4, 3, 2. I've got it. So I know I've got to start with finger 2. Down, next finger down. Down, next finger down. Rest, start again on finger 2. Down, down. Rest, start on finger 4. Same, up, same, up, down, down. And the way we cue our students is like this. We'll say, okay, get ready. And 1, 2, ready, go. Finger 2, down, down, rest. Finger 2, down, down, rest. Finger 4, same, up, down, down. Now, if you're thinking very carefully about this, you will notice that what we are reading is not really the notes. What we are reading is what happens between the notes. Okay? To know that this note is down, you kind of have to scan between the two notes to see that, yes, this one indeed is lower by 1. So we get our starting position. We look in the middle to see what kind of change we've made. So down, down. Start on 2, down, down. Start on 4, same, up, down, down. Okay, that's it for this episode of the Piano Lessons for Parents podcast. Make sure you tune in next week for the next edition. I'll see you then.